Hello again, guys. Let's talk about Samfei Afterlife and how we managed to achieve this beautiful Sim Trav on such a tight budget. I was really lucky to have Carl Allison, who is our DOP. He came up with an idea on how we could do the Sim Trav, and he worked with Sean McGlynn at Ape Lighting, and they managed to achieve this gorgeous look with very little resources. Essentially, for the setup, we had 3 projectors running at any given time. And so usually when people think about projecting, you think about projecting onto a white screen. But for this, we wanted less detail. Our gaffer had Novas running some moving sequences. He also had some nanlight, and he was just spinning the C-stand to create this effect of movement. To add realism, we had Taylor standing on the car, nudging it to create extra movement. And the cherry on top to sell this was a weed sprayer just with water on the windows. Our opening shot, we're actually shooting the opposite way to the projectors. But because we had all these things moving, it actually sold it. Our second shot, that's actually onto the projector. It's this fever dream, really. We were lucky enough to have Wada come on board for this. He is a fantastic dancer. He really brings more than just dance to this. The process. So I contacted Wada, and then Sam and I did rehearsals. Sam and I sat in the back of the car, and we had Wada explore. Sam and I were coming up with different ideas of movement. I'm no dancer, no choreographer, but I know a feeling, and I think I have good taste in movement. Sam shared what it meant to him. The idea that even after a relationship, that the presence of this person still lingers. And that was a really gorgeous thing to play with. I suggested to Wada this thing of the fingers creeping, and that really became a stepping stone. And then as the dance moves on, it gets larger and larger as he tries to escape himself. 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to achieve how we lit the house, we had Sean outside with a monitor, and he was able to do these moving lights, which really added this movement. So even though he's in this house that is still moving. I wanted the way that we cut the camera to represent as it got further into the video. There's less cuts during the first dance sequence. As it all builds up to this peak, we allow the camera to be more chaotic. Cool, like being like right up with him. So like when his hands like come here, you're like right next to a hand. And then at the end of the song, we have this bright light. And originally in the script, I had him reach up to the door and open it. While stuck in this nightmare, he sees the way out. And it's this gorgeous, haunting aura. And then we cut there. So guys, it's not all about budget. You can do things with low budget. You just got to get creative, and you got to really have a good team around you. You'll be surprised. It's not really that hard. The hard thing in this industry is staying persistent. So keep doing it. Don't ever give up. It's such a beautiful thing, and it's so worth being a part of. Mwah.